And welcome back to my channel, or of course welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then hello, lovely to meet you. My name is Alex, and if you are new here, make sure you stick around and subscribe. If you're not new and you've been here for a while, then why not make sure that notification bell is switched on just so you're notified of every single time that I upload. Now for today's video, I have a super exciting one because I am going to be testing the Friends and Revolution 12 Days Advent Calendar. So I have done an unboxing of this. It is in my Christmas 2021 playlist, which is always linked in my description. Today we're going to be testing out the products. There's actually not a lot of makeup products in this, hence why I've got the majority of my makeup on. But I obviously did want to do a video testing these, and I did ask on my Instagram stories and also my Patreon group, and the Friends Advent Calendar beat all of the other, I think there was 4 in total, because I've got the Revolution 12 days, the Makeup Obsession 25 days, and I've also got the Makeup Obsession 2 Glam gift set, and this one won on both of those polls, so it definitely confirmed that I was going to film this. So if you want to go and see the full unboxing of everything new and in its packaging, then definitely go and check that out. But today we are going to be testing out the makeup that is inside this box. So it's not pretty anymore, but I did take everything out of its boxes. I don't know if you noticed, but I have got one of the scrunchies in. I've got the little duck scrunchie in, if it wants to focus. There you go. God, look how big my forehead is. Oh dear. Yeah, so I've got the duck scrunchie in my hair. You also have a Central Perk scrunchie and the little mirror frame scrunchie. Other accessories in here is a little mirror, which I am going to be using and was using today to apply my makeup. Absolutely love this mirror. This little makeup bag, which obviously we won't need to use in this video. There are a few more things I'm not using in this video, one being this sponge. I have far too many sponges on the go, and this feels and looks like the other Friends sponges that were already available for sale, and I did test those out when I first used the Friends stuff. Pretty sure I did anyway, because I know that these are really good. So yeah, I already know this is amazing if you want to know if that's good or not. And then this little lip mask and lip scrub duo, I have just bought the pumpkin spice lip set, which was £10. I know, it's so expensive, but I couldn't resist. For the whole Thanksgiving collection, I had to get everything. So I'm not going to use these because I have the pumpkin ones on the way, and I'm just going to put these in my giveaway box for one of you guys, because I don't need loads of lip masks and lip scrubs. So the makeup I'm going to be testing out today, I have a little brush set here which we'll find useful. I have a makeup setting spray. I have 2 little eyeshadow palettes, and I also have 2 lip products. So if you want to see all those products in action, then please keep watching. Now the reason that my face is looking flat at the moment is because I wanted to test out this spray before I put highlighter on, and then I'm going to use the big brush to apply my blusher. So this is the Ready to Party Check little spray. I love that they put a spray in here. If I remember rightly, I think I like this spray, but let's have a little go. I think it is just like a regular fixing spray, which I really enjoy by Revolution. That smells divine. I don't know what it smells like, but it really reminds me of something, and I can't think of what it is. I don't know if it's a sweet or... It really reminds me. I'm pretty sure I said that in my unboxing, but I still can't figure out what that smell is. So if you have this and you know what this smells like, please let me know, because I cannot put my finger on it. So I've just put my setting spray on. I'm going to just apply some highlighter. This is the Revolution Peach Lights highlighter. You know what, I don't even use this, but I wanted to keep it all to the same brand. So I'm just going to use my little Friends mirror. This is amazing. I'm definitely going to put this in my handbag. It's the perfect size. It's not too small like the ones in the Revolution and Makeup Obsession Advent calendars. Like, it's literally the most perfect size and shape, and I loves it. So I'm going to take the larger brush that you get in this advent calendar. I love the handle with the little lobsters on it. I'm just going to use this for blush. I definitely can't use that for eyeshadow. And I'm just going to take my Roxy palette. I'm going to take the light peach palette in here. This is the Roxy and Revolution blush palette, which is amazing. And I'm just gonna pop some blush on. It's definitely not what you're supposed to use this for. This probably would be better for powder, to be honest. I think I said that in my video, but I just wanted to test out the brush on my face. It feels very, very soft. It's not scratchy or anything. It feels good quality for a small brush. They're not my favourite. You know that the travel brush is just not a bit of me, but the actual quality of it does feel really good. Okay, next we have probably the main makeup part in this advent calendar, which is the two little eyeshadow palettes. These are a little bit smaller than the normal sized palettes that they do in the Friends collection. This one, it says when your favourite tune comes on, with a little gingerbread on it. And this is a very beautiful, colourful palette. And then we also have Did Somebody Say Party with the candy canes on it. And this one reminds me of the Phoebe one, is it? Just because of I mean, the packaging colour's the same, but like the lightness of it, there's no depth in here whatsoever. And like the two matte shades, like this one and this one, they literally look the same. So I just find this palette quite pointless and wish they would just put a bit more effort with picking the palettes of these, because, yeah, that's not great. I do love this one, however. Okay, so I'm going to quickly swatch these palettes and then we can get into the eye look. Okay, so this is the more nude palette, and as you can see, very, very shimmer heavy. I can't even see this shade here, like it doesn't come up at all on my skin tone. The shimmers in here are very pretty, I must admit, but these are the two mattes in here, as well as this one, which I think is a matte. It's not really that great, is it? I'd probably mainly use this for the shimmers, but again, would I reach for it just for the shimmers? Probably not. So I wish they kind of just added a bit more depth and added more shimmers, added more mattes in here, because then it would have just made it a lot better of a palette. Okay, and this is the other palette, obviously much more colourful. We do have a few more mattes in here, and some of them are very faint shimmers. This one's a very, very pale shimmer, but would be perfect if you don't like a bright inner corner and brow bone highlight. I love this gold shimmer, but you do have a shimmery green and a shimmery blue in here as well. So let's see what we can create with these palettes. What I'm going to do is, because I'm not going to use this brush from the brush trio for anything else, I'm going to use this to actually blend out my eye base. So I'm just going to take some of the Revolution Super Base. I'm going to apply that and blend it out with a brush. Do you know what? Not a bad brush to blend out your eye base. If you do have any of these brushes and you're not going to use them for anything else, definitely try it as an eye base brush, because I think it blended it out really nicely. It's not as firm as my other brushes that I use, but it still worked an absolute treat. What I'm going to do is I'm firstly going to take the shade Winter, which is the purple in the palette, and I'm going to put that in my crease. Then I'm going to take Decorations, which is the pink in the palette, and I'm just going to blend that right at the very, very top of where that purple is. Then I'm going to take Mulled Wine, which is a yellow, which that doesn't make any sense, does it? And I'm going to blend out that pink with the yellow. The yellow is, in fact, a shimmer. So that's great, isn't it? And then I'm just going to go back through all three of those shades and blend this out. I'm going to go in with the Did Someone Say Party palette and take the shade Holidays from it, because both the yellow and the orange in that palette are shimmers. And I'm just going to take a little bit of this and blend out the very, very top edges, just so it looks a little bit more seamless like that. Okay, I think that shade has saved the day slightly, because I was starting to get a little bit worried. For the middle of my lid, I think I'm going to take Reindeer, which is this shimmer here. And I'm going to take the third and final brush that's in this gift set, which is a flat brush, which is what I always use to apply shimmers, because they pick them up really nicely. And I'm just going to apply that in the middle of my lid. That's actually very pigmented. That was the perfect brush to blend out the shimmer because I think it looks really, really nice. Okay, and then from this palette, I'm going to take the shade Light, which is this orangey one here. I'm just going to take this on like a flat brush and I'm going to apply this all the way across my lower lash line. This is a shimmer, but we're just going to use what we've got. And then back in with the more nude one, I'm going to take the shade Christmas and I'm going to put that in my inner corners and brow bone. Okay, so this is my little sunset kind of eye look. I'm going to hop off camera, I'm just going to put some mascara on today and then I'll be right back so we can test out the lip products. Okay, now I'm back. I've just put my mascara on. I put on my most used mascara at the moment. This is the Maybelline Sky High one. It does an incredible job on my lashes. I absolutely love it. And now we're going to test out the lip products. Okay, so with this gift set, you get a lipstick and a lip gloss. The lipstick is like a purpley mauvey sort of shade, which is beautiful. But the lip gloss is red. So for me, the colours don't really go well together, but we're going to make some sort of lipstick sandwich and see what we come up with. So this is not called anything, it's just the Friends and Revolution lipstick. It is in different packaging to what the normal lipsticks were in before. And yeah, let's apply this. I mean, the colour is beautiful and matches really well with this eye look. It is stunning. I love this shade. Formula again is very soft, very creamy, very easy to apply as well, I think. Oh, I love it. Now we're going to put this on top, which is a red lip gloss. I love the packaging, of course. It's much, much smaller. For example, this is kind of the size difference of what the original lip glosses I like compared to this one in the little advent calendar. So let's give it a go. Oh, it's got a really nice sweet scent, and the doe foot is really quite small on this one. It feels like my lips are tingling. And I don't remember this being a lip plumping gloss. It doesn't even say on the packaging either, I'm very confused. However, the gloss and lipstick together have made a beautiful pinky mauvey colour. Look at that. I mean, the combination is very beautiful and I'd say it actually goes very well with the eye look. So even though I do think it's a bit random that they did like a purpley lipstick and a red lip gloss, it made a stunning colour on the lips and I really like it. Okay, so that is everything tested in the Friends and Revolution 12 Days of Christmas Advent Calendar. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I think the makeup in this gift set is okay. The eyeshadows perform actually really nicely on the eyelids. I just think the colour stories needed a bit more thought into them, especially the light palette. There's like no depth to that whatsoever. I can just about use it, let alone anyone else with a deeper skin tone than me. And the colourful palette was not that bad. I just wish that it didn't have the different coloured shimmers in it. Like, I wish that the whole thing was just matte so you can play with as many of the matte shades as possible. I did have a little bit of fallout, but really not an issue for me. Fallout doesn't bother me in general, as long as the shades sort of perform well on the eyes. I like the spray, it smelled really nicely and it, you know, it brought all my makeup together, so I love a good fixing spray by Revolution. The brushes, you know, not my thing. I don't love the whole travel size brush thing typically, but I would use the bigger one as like a powder brush for on the go. And do you know what, that big flat one that I normally despise really worked well for the eye base, so I'm not mad at that for that reason. And the flat brush applied the shimmer beautifully as well. So even though they're not my thing, they did work really well to apply my makeup today. I've gone over the eyeshadow palettes, the lip products, beautiful together. I really love them. So that's kind of an overview of the makeup in this advent calendar. Let me know your thoughts down below. Is this advent calendar worth picking up? At the time that I'm filming this, I think it has 20% off on Beauty Bay, and these will eventually go in the sale on Revolution as well. So if you don't want to quite pay £40, which by the way I haven't even mentioned this entire video, if you don't want to quite pay £40, then I'd definitely wait for it to go on sale, and it's definitely worth picking up. I really want the Vault, the £60 Vault. I'm not paying £60 because I have like the majority of the palettes in it. I just want the 4 exclusive ones that are in that set because I love Friends. I love all the Friends makeup. At the time that I'm filming this, I've got the new Friends stuff on the way, so yeah, I just want to collect all of the Friends bits. But yeah, I love this gift set. I think it's super cute, and don't forget to let me know down below what you think. So I'm going to wrap this video up here. I will see you in my next video. Bye.